Hi, I'm Chris Ermides with This Old House. We're at the Cottage on the Cape Idea House build, where the dry-in phase is almost complete. We've got the roofing going on today. We've got most of the windows installed. But first, we're going to head to the shop where the window trim is being pre-assembled. Matt Cole is our builder. We're here in his shop. Hello, Matt.
How are you?
Good. So what is this?
We're here in our shop today making this trim surrounds for windows on the project.
So pre-assembling everything for the exterior and then bringing it over to the site and installing it there in one unit?
That's right. In the controlled environment of our shop, it's just a little bit more efficient the way that we're set up here to make these, assemble them, and then basically install them right over the installed windows.
And what are we using?
So the product that we're using today is solid pine trim by Lifespan.
Just all wood?
All wood, no knots, no finger joints, pre-primed. It's a warranted product, so when we're using natural wood, we really like using this.
And it's got a preservative impregnated in it, so it's impervious to rot and insects and all that stuff, right?
That's right.
First, he cuts each piece to length based on the window dimensions. Next, he goes to the table saw to cut the rabbet for the window flange. Finally, he drills the pocket holes. So the way we're joining these pieces is with something called a pocket screw. Pocket hole joinery system is a really efficient, strong way of joining two pieces of wood like this. Once it's glued and screwed together, it'll never come apart, and it creates a really strong joint. You can flush up the front really nicely. All you'll see is this joint right here. There's a couple different ways of doing it. One of them, very common way, is with a jig like this. It goes over the stock, you clamp it, and then you drill through here. And the drill bit creates a shoulder inside for this screw. A more efficient setup, which is something these guys have here, is this table foreman. It has an automatic clamping system here and a bit under the table. So every time you pull the lever, it engages the clamp, and the bit will come up from the bottom and screw right into the back. Before we get that trim up, we have one more window to install. And Josh, our project manager, is going to talk us through the process.
How you doing, Chris?
Hey, Josh. So what do we got here?
We've got a Sierra Pacific window. This window is a wood window with aluminum cladding on the exterior, wood on the interior. We've got an integrated nailing fin. We got an extended extension jamb to make up for some R sheathing that we have on the outside. This extension jamb is deeper than usual. Really great unit.
All right, well, let's get this baby in.
All right.
I'm running a bead down, feel it, and I'm not putting. A little more.
Now that we're all taped off and sealed, we're ready for trim.
Great. All right, so Seamus, your crew up there is moving right along. How long have you guys been doing this?
We've been in business since 1927. We've been working with GAF for 20+ years. Our roofing crew, they work with GAF. They go into their facility, do some training with them, and do everything the way GAF wants it.
And is that necessary in order to maintain all the warranties across all their products and everything?
It is.
No, I imagine roofing on the Cape, you guys are susceptible to some heavy winds, lots of wind-driven rain, all of that stuff, right?
Correct. So a big part of the new GAF shingle, you're nailing through the 2 shingles, as you can see, but also to this new ceiling strip right here. GAF came up with this. It's made to actually glue itself right to this new product here.
And what is this style called that we're installing?
This is an architectural shingle. GAF, they have the American Harvest series. They're algae resistant. So what that is there's zinc and copper in the granulars.
All right, so I see your guys are moving along. Should we go up and check it out?
Absolutely.
So Seamus, I see we got all the drip edge down and now you guys are putting down some sort of membrane. What is that?
This is GAF's ice barrier system. It's Weather Watch. We put it along the bottom 3 feet of the roof. The purpose of it is so you don't have ice backups. Typically it happens along the gutter edge. When you do this and you nail shingles through this, it seals around all the nails.
You said usually 3 feet, which I know it's a 3-foot roll. Why are we doing another layer here?
So over here, it's a low-pitched roof, so it's more susceptible to ice damming. You're gonna have ice and snow coming from the upper roof and dropping down onto the lower roof.
Okay.
Typically on a steeper pitch roof, we do the bottom 3 feet with the Weather Watch, and then we do the GAF synthetic deck armor.
Okay. What's next after the barriers get put on or the deck armor gets put on?
So we have to actually install the starter shingle. GAF has the Pro Start. We install that on the perimeter of the roof. Pro Start has a thick ceiling strip along the bottom edge and really adheres it to the edge of the roof.
And then once the starter shingles are set, they just start laying out the architectural shingles?
Correct. So with American Harvest, there's a specific pattern that is made for this roofing system. We have to do a row by row, almost like a sidewall shingle.
Seamus, thanks so much for your time and your expertise. Appreciate it. Next time on Idea House Build, we'll be installing siding. Until then, I'm Chris Ermenes at the Cottage on the Cape.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.